Ever sat at your desk around mid-afternoon and felt your focus just melt away? Your eyelids get heavy, your motivation disappears, and all you want to do is anything but work. You're not imagining things. That PM crash is real, it's predictable, and it's rooted in our biology. For millions of us, the workday follows a familiar pattern: a productive morning, a sluggish afternoon, and then a mad dash to finish everything before the day ends. That slump you feel isn't just a lack of willpower. It's a perfect storm of your body's internal clock: what you ate for lunch, how well you slept last night, and the mental energy you've already spent. But the good news is, once you understand what's actually happening to your body and brain, you can beat the slump for good. Not with quick fixes that just make things worse, but with strategies that work with your body's natural rhythms. At the heart of it all is your circadian rhythm, your body's internal 24-hour clock. This tiny timing system in your brain controls your alertness, body temperature, and hormones throughout the day. And for most people, there's a natural, built-in dip in alertness in the early afternoon. This happens even if you skip lunch entirely. So, that post-lunch sleepiness is a combination of your body's clock telling you to slow down and what you just ate. The result is a real, measurable drop in your ability to think clearly, right around 2 o'clock. And what you eat for lunch matters a lot. A big meal full of simple carbs and sugar, like a huge plate of pasta, causes your blood sugar to spike and then crash. That roller coaster is a major reason you feel so groggy. In contrast, a meal with lean protein, fiber, and healthy fats keeps your blood sugar stable, giving your brain a steady supply of fuel. Even being a little dehydrated can drain your attention and make you feel tired. So your lunch isn't just about food. It's about fuel for your brain. Of course, last night's sleep is a huge factor. When you're running on empty, that afternoon dip feels like falling off a cliff. Sleep debt weakens your ability to concentrate and resist distractions. A tired brain craves quick rewards like sugary snacks or scrolling through social media, which feel good for a second but trap you in a cycle of low energy and poor focus. If you notice the slump hits you harder on some days, think back to the night before. Sleep is usually part of the answer. Even your work habits play a role. We're not built to stare at a screen for hours without a break. Our brains work in cycles of about 90 minutes. If you push through without pausing, you're just draining your mental battery. That's why smart teams build breaks into their schedules. A strategic pause isn't lazy. It's smart energy management. When the slump hits, it's so tempting to grab a candy bar or another giant cup of coffee. These might give you a temporary boost, but they come with a price. The sugar will lead to another crash later, and too much caffeine can ruin your sleep, creating a vicious cycle for the next day. Pushing through with sheer force of will just makes you more tired and more likely to make mistakes. The smarter approach is to use strategies that give you fast relief without the side effects. Things like short naps, a little bit of physical activity, staying hydrated, and getting some bright light are all scientifically proven to work. Let's talk about the power nap. A quick 10 to 20 minute nap is one of the best ways to fight the PM crash. It can instantly improve your alertness, mood, and focus without making you feel groggy afterward. The key is to keep it short and sweet. It's like a reset button for your brain, giving you renewed energy for hours. There's a reason siestas are a tradition in many cultures. They knew that a midday rest, timed with the body's natural rhythm, is incredibly productive. Movement is another powerful tool. You don't need a full workout. Just a brisk 5-minute walk, climbing some stairs, or doing a few stretches can increase blood flow to your brain and wake you up. If you're stuck at a desk, try standing up for meetings or taking calls while walking. These micro breaks can make a huge difference in how you feel in the afternoon. Caffeine can be your friend, but you have to be smart about it. A small amount in the early afternoon can definitely boost your alertness. But if you have it too late, you'll pay for it at bedtime. You could even try a caffeine nap. Drink a cup of coffee and then immediately take a 20-minute nap. The caffeine will kick in right as you're waking up, giving you a double shot of alertness. Don't forget about light. Bright light, especially natural sunlight, tells your brain to be awake. Stepping outside for just 5 or 10 minutes or even sitting by a bright window can signal your body to suppress sleepiness and ramp up alertness. In the winter or in a dim office, this can be a game changer. A short walk outside is the ultimate combo. You get both movement and light. What and when you eat also needs a practical strategy. Instead of one huge lunch, try lighter meals and healthy snacks. Things like Greek yogurt, nuts, or an apple with peanut butter provide steady energy without the sugar crash. And sip water throughout the day to stay hydrated. These small, consistent habits add up to a much better afternoon. The way you structure your work can also help. Try to schedule your most demanding tasks, the ones that require deep focus, for the morning when your energy is highest. Save the early afternoon for easier stuff, like answering emails or attending low-key meetings. This is about designing your day to fit your natural energy levels. Even a few simple mind tricks can help. A 2-minute breathing exercise can clear your head and reduce stress. Or take a moment to jot down what you've accomplished and what you need to do next. This helps you refocus and makes it easier to get back to work after a break. It's also important to remember that we're all a bit different. Your personal energy dip might not happen at exactly p.m. Whether you're a morning person or a night owl will change the timing. The key is to pay attention to your own body. Track when your energy sags and experiment with different strategies to see what works for you. For some, it might be a walk. For others, a protein snack. Often, the best approach is to combine a few of these ideas. Ultimately, beating the workday slump isn't about having more willpower. It's about working with your biology, not against it. Recognize the PM crash for what it is, a predictable physiological event. Use short naps, strategic movement, smart food choices, and light exposure to manage it. Design your day so your brain can perform at its best when it matters, and give it the science-backed reset it needs. By treating your energy like the valuable resource it is, you'll find your afternoons become less of a struggle and more of a productive, enjoyable part of your day. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on working smarter, not harder.